Hi, my name is Linda Melancon, and I'm an estate planning and elder law attorney in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I work for a law firm called Legacy Estate and Elder Law. We also have an office in Lake Charles, Louisiana, but our main office is here in Baton Rouge. And so today I'm going to talk about something that is really important to me, also something that I probably get the most reward in my career from, and that is special needs planning. And so I work with a lot of families who have children that are disabled or have some type of condition where they're receiving government benefits. So they may be receiving SSI, Supplemental Security Income. They may be receiving Medicaid. A lot of the families that I work with have a child who is on a waiver program for Medicaid, and so they may be receiving care through that waiver program. When any of those things are occurring, you need to be very, very careful about estate planning and about your will, your trust, or whatever else that you're doing, because those people who are receiving SSI, who are receiving Medicaid, can't have more than $2,000 worth of assets in their name. And so if you die and you don't have the proper plan in place and your child inherits from you, they may be disqualified from their SSI, they may be disqualified from their Medicaid. It may have taken you years and years and years to get a waiver program. I've heard of families waiting 6, 8, 10 years to get on a waiver program here in Louisiana. Then the parent dies. That child then gets knocked off of that program until all of that money is spent down. They get back to the $2,000 limit, and then they have to reapply, and it may be years again before they can get back on the waiver program. So what do you need to do if you have a child with special needs? Well, the most important thing that you can do is to make sure that you have a will that has a special needs trust in it. And so that when you die, your child doesn't receive their inheritance outright, but they receive it in a special needs trust. That special needs trust is going to allow your trustee to make distributions for them, but it's not going to count towards the assets that they can have and still qualify for those benefits. And so you can create a separate trust for your child if you're going to put some money in there now, or if you have other family members who may want to do that. And then you can have a will that says to put things in that trust at your death. Or you can create that trust in your last will and testament. Again, this is just something very, very important for families with special needs children to make sure that they've done. One of the things you want to do is make sure that you have assets in that trust. One of the best ways to do that is through using life insurance. When I work with a married couple, there's something called a second to die life insurance policy, which is cheaper than a regular life insurance policy, and it provides money, life insurance proceeds that go into that special needs at the death of the second parent, which is usually when it's going to be most needed. One of the other things that you need to consider when you are planning for a special needs child is to make sure that you have appointed the right people or the right person as the trustee of that trust. You want to appoint somebody who's very familiar with your child or your loved one, who knows what their condition is, who knows what they're going to need, but you also want to make sure that that person is very trustworthy and that they're going to use those assets that are in the special needs trust the way that you would want them used. So this is a very, very short synopsis of special needs planning and special needs trusts. There are a lot of different types of special needs trusts, but just know that if you have a special needs child, you need to work with attorneys, with other professionals who are well versed in special needs planning, because if you don't, it can cause severe consequences later down the road when you pass away. I have a website, www.legacycenterla.com, and we have a lot of information on that website about special needs planning. And so you can go to that website again, www.legacycenterla.com, and find out additional information about special needs planning. So I appreciate you listening to this video. If you have a special needs child, again, I would encourage you to start doing some searching, find out the things that you need to know about special needs trust and how important those are. If we can help you at all with any special needs planning, please feel free to call our office at 225-744-0027. Thanks again, and I hope you have a good day.